number 18. Thank you for joining Fresh Fire Chat. We've covered some things over these last series. So if you're tuning in via YouTube, if you found our channel, or someone has sent you the link, however you've gotten here, we're so glad you're here. And Fresh Fire Chat is a time to go through Fresh Passion, Get a Brand to Die Generic, the award-winning book, to highlight some pieces that will help you really gain the personal, professional, and economic success that you so rightly deserve. Today is about losing your job, setting yourself up for being let go. You want to be in charge of when you're let go. And oftentimes it comes to a great surprise to people when they're let go. And I want to challenge you today to always have a backup plan, to really prepare yourself for when that unfortunate moment might come, or for some people, that fortunate moment. So I've been through a number of downsizings from being in corporate America for a while. I think probably 13, 14 reorgs and downsizing. And if you've ever been in that business, you know that if you're not happy with the way things are going, just wait a year, they'll change again. And you need to be prepared for that. And I made it through those 14, 15 reorgs because I stayed focused. I never let a reorg or a downsizing affect my ability to deliver at the moment. I was getting paid to deliver and I needed to deliver. If you always go around saying, oh, I heard they were going to downsize, there's nothing you can do about it except to deliver what you're being paid to deliver. And there are three aspects with dealing with layoffs, and I'd like to discuss those today. That's about preparing, coping, and springboarding. Let's talk about preparing. When facing layoffs, many people make the mistake of doing less work and losing focus on what they should be doing in order to really show that they're valuable to the company. Typically, when organizations are going through reorgs, they're looking at where can we get the most bang for our bucks? What can we get rid of? And if you're seen as someone who's not delivering above and beyond, remember, everything is your job nowadays. You don't have the luxury to say, that's not my job, or you'll find yourself out of a job. So really look at how do you bring value to the company. Your behavior will be fresh in the minds of the decision makers. You also have to be realistic that knowing that cuts in organizations can go deep and wide. So you have to be prepared that your brand can deliver internally and externally. That's where the competitive nature comes in. You can't be so focused on, I'm going to be here forever. Maybe you will, maybe you won't, but you want to be in charge. If something shall happen, you have a backup plan. So you need to be always networking with your external networks, understanding what's going on in the industry, collecting recommendations before you need it. You don't want to be in a desperate job hunt and you're asking one of your colleagues, please help me find a job, because again, it might not be the job that's a fit for you and you're getting it out of desperation and it's not something you're going to be passionate about. Let's go to coping. If you find yourself on the cutting room floor after it's all said and done, you need to do whatever you need to do to stay focused on your aspirations and your brand. The laser focus will help you from feeling hopeless, because now you're no good to anyone when you go out on a job search because you're hopeless, you feel like you've lost everything, and you bring that negative energy to the next interview, and that's not helpful. This is about having confidence and energy that you are a great brand because you've done the work, you've connected with your network, you've gotten your skills, you're fresh and relevant, all the things we've talked about before, so that you know that your brand is able to compete externally. And this, again, is about going to the next piece, about springboarding. In order to make the best out of a bad situation, change your perspective. Is this a time that you just got laid off that you can look at something externally that you haven't been able to look at before, another role in the organization? And if you believe things happen for a reason, believe that the reason that it happened is so that you can go to the next level. This is again about controlling the situation and not letting the situation control you. So you've all probably experienced layoffs, and it's about how you respond to it. It's about being prepared, it's about coping, and it's about springboarding. So you will never be worried about the next downsizing and reorg because you will find that you're prepared for it, you know how to cope, and you know how to springboard to the next direction or the next great thing. So again, thank you again for stopping by and preparing yourself for losing your job. Ignite the fresh fire within and watch the success explode. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a great rest of your day.